What's up, guys, and welcome back to Fallout 4. So, picking up where we left off, I'm back to where the game crashed before, right down there. But instead of mole rats this time, I think there are super mutants around. Anyways, we're just going to jump right back into it. So, I have added a couple more mods going along with the theme, like I stated in the earlier video. There are new enemy types, and I've forgotten everything I've added, to be honest with you. So if you want to check it out, it's going to be a link in the description. So in this one, we're just going to hop right into it, go to Goodneighbor, check into Kellogg's brain, and get all that out of the way. And we're going to start setting up for the next video, where I'm going to start going through some of the haunted house style quests that I have downloaded, getting ready for Halloween. And then finally, on the last video in the sort of horror series, is I'm going to activate the curse from Grimm, crank it up pretty high, and we're going to go through those story missions and see if we can break the curse. So without any further ado, let's just jump right into it. And as I'm sure you guys can hear, oh no. Hey, it didn't crash into the Survival, please. Survival, please. Thank you. Okay. I was not expecting that many mole rats. Now I'm overweight. Oh well. Let's search these guys. I don't know if I finished my earlier statement, but regardless, now as I'm sure you guys can hear, I have gotten my spare keyboard out so that it's not clickety click clacking every 5 seconds. I'm sure that you go. That's just a little. Ow! Jesus Christ! Hey, there's one of the new enemies I was talking about. Okay. Small cap. That's great. Broken stealth boy. Okay. I need to drop some stuff. Okay, that should be good. Pop another steamy. Go to Goodneighbor. The other side. How I get in there? I can hear it. Thank you. Pickle. Darkfish shit. Where did you come from? Oh, I'm just here. What? Who's there? Okay. To jump and he did not jump. Oh, hey, here we go. Never mind. Shit. Didn't really help him
Someone there!
Are you fucking kidding me?
That's the last of them.
Goodneighbor, oh my god, finally. That took way too long. Come on! Okay.
Hey, hold up there. First time in Goodneighbor? You can't go walking around without insurance.
Unless it's keep dumb assholes away from me insurance. I'm not interested.
Now don't get like that. I think you're gonna like what I have on offer. You hand over everything you got in them pockets, or accidents start happening to you. Big, bloody accidents.
Time out. Someone steps through the gate the first time, they're a guest. You lay off that extortion crap.
What do you care? He ain't one of us.
No love for your mayor, Finn? I said let him go.
You soft Hancock. You keep letting outsiders walk all over us. One day, there'll be a new man.
Come on, man. This is me we're talking about. Let me tell you something. Now why'd you have to go and say that, huh? Breaking my heart over here. You all right, brother?
I'm fine. Thanks for taking care of him.
Good. Now don't let this incident taint your view of our little community. Good neighbors of the people, for the people. You feel me? Everyone's welcome.
Yeah, I feel you.
Good. You stay cool, and you'll be part of the neighborhood. So long as you remember who's in charge.
Well, that was an interesting interaction. Anyways, what you got? Hi, who are you?
Hancock. He's the mayor around here. Elected by himself, accepted by everyone.
Okay. Cleo. Hi,
Don't
Cleo.
worry. I only test the weapons on customers I don't like. Feel free to browse.
Is it just me or is that fat man really excited?
Sure, let's take a look.
Purchase a variety in case of boredom.
I like Cleo. Cleo's nice. Yeah, I'll sell the stuff I don't use. I'll keep the big stuff though. Okay. Got some 45s. Got any more 45 or... Could sell some of these missiles. I don't need that many. I'll keep 10. Alright. I could use some more 45. Not very many. Whatever, that's fine. Armor workstation, weapons workbench. Ooh. Before I try and steal anything, I need to save.
Wake up, Commonwealth. Synths are not your enemy. They are victims in this war as well. True, they were created by the Institute, but they were created as slaves. Thinking, feeling, and dreaming beings, utterly oppressed by their tyrannical masters. So join with us in fighting the real enemy, the Institute. Join the Railroad. When you're ready for that next step, don't worry. We'll find you.
Hey, can I rent that bed?
Daisy.
Oh, new face walks into my store. And you're not even screaming yet. Very polite. You let me know if anything catches your fancy.
Sure, let's take a look.
Cash or trade? Let's get started.
Not interested.
Hey, Daisy.
Oh, you're bad. Can't get enough looks of this lovely figure of mine. No? Guess you'll just have to shop then.
Got any work?
I do, actually. Super mutants have taken over the old Boston Public Library. I got a lot of fond memories of that place from when I was a girl and human. You get those lumbering brutes out of there, I'll pay you 200 caps.
You got a deal, Daisy.
Thanks. Hey, while you're there, could you return this book for me? It's from the library. Don't even ask how long it's been overdue.
At this point, why would you care to return it? Whatever. Oh, where is Dr. Umar? Warehouse, huh? I need to find somewhere to save before I start doing any funny business.
Hey, you. Looking for work?
Okay.
What kind of work?
It's good work. Under the supervision of the best boss you'll ever have. If you don't mind a little manual labor, and don't ask too many questions, you're in. I'll give you 50 caps to start. Interested?
I'm in.
That's what I like to hear. It's good.
No good.
I'll give you the load.
I'll do that in a second. Remember again, there it is. Third rail. Oh wait, no, this is the hotel area, isn't it?
Hancock says newcomers are welcome in the third rail. Go on in. Downstairs. Don't bother the other patrons.
Don't have no handouts.
Boy, we got beer. You ain't buying beer, you ain't buying.
Who's the singer?
That is Magnolia, flower of the third rail. Anything you want to know about her other than that is her business. Now, you gonna order?
I'll think about it.
Bottles meant for drinking, not looking.
I buy and sell. Just put up everything you got and let's see if we can make a deal.
Sweet pip
Excuse me.
brother.
Hey,
I'm
Scab.
on to that.
Let's trade.
Hear anything lately?
If you don't mind, prefer to just talk shop for now. A lot of quality goods here.
Sure, let's take a look.
Quality goods, huh? Okay.
Smell that? That's freedom.
Where can I rent a bed?
Can't say I'm surprised to find you in a dump like this, McCready.
I was wondering how long it would take your bloodhounds to track me down, Winlock. It's been almost 3 months. Don't tell me you're getting rusty. Should we take this outside?
It ain't like that. I'm just here to deliver a message.
In case you forgot, I left the Gunners for good.
Yeah, I heard. But you're still taking jobs in the Commonwealth. That isn't going to work for us.
I don't take orders from you. Not anymore. So why don't you take your girlfriend and walk out of here while you still can?
What? Winlock, tell me we don't have to listen to this shit.
Listen up, MacReady. The only reason we haven't filled your body full of bullets is that we don't want a war with Goodneighbor. See, we respect other people's boundaries. We know how to play the game. It's something you never learned.
Glad to have disappointed you.
You can play the tough guy all you want. But if we hear you're still operating inside gunner territory, all bets are off. You got that?
You finished?
Yeah. We're finished. Come on, Barnes.
Look, pal. If you're preaching about the atom or looking for a friend, you've got the wrong guy. If you need a hired gun, then maybe we can talk.
From what I just heard, sounds like you're out of business.
Are you kidding me? I'm not about to let a couple of gunner rejects stand between me and a solid payday.
Never heard of the Gunners. Who are they?
One of the biggest gangs in the Commonwealth. Got a rep for being crazy. You know, so tightly wound, you think they were a cult or something? Stuck with them for a while because the money was good, but it never fit in. That's why I made a clean break and started flying solo. Now what about you? How do I know I won't end up with a bullet in my back?
You don't. That's part of the risk, right?
Can't argue with that. I'll tell you what. Price is 250 caps. Up front. There's no room for bargaining. What do you say?
You've got a deal.
Now you're speaking my language. All right, boss. You got yourself an extra gun. Lead on.
Ada?
A pleasure to see you again, sir. Are you ready to depart?
Time to hit the road.
Understood. Please, lead on.
Oh, now we got MacReady. No, we don't want to, but we do.
Hey, Magnolia.
What's the matter, handsome? Don't tell me you didn't like the song.
I've never heard that song before. Who wrote it?
I did. Everything I sing is an original. Now, there's something special about you, isn't there? Don't tell me. Let me guess. Ah, of course. It's those powerful muscles of yours. My, I could get used to looking at those. So what brings a man like you to my part of town?
So how did you make that assessment?
What do you think?
We're all trying to forget something, are we? I think you and I are gonna get along. So it's my turn to answer questions, right? What can I do for you?
What's your story? How'd you end up singing here?
Oh, I flew into town like any songbird does, on a heavy wind with a wounded wing. Well, this place has a stage, I needed to sing, and Whitechapel Charlie needed customers, so here we are. Was there anything else?
Nothing. I'll leave you to it.
Oh, okay.
You look so disappointed.
Hello, sir. You step through the gate and you got balls.
Excuse me, thank you. Where the hell can I find a bed? Need a bed.
Enjoy your stay. Hey everyone, gather around. Let's kick the breeze back. Shoot the fat. Now I know you all are doing your own thing, but I don't want anyone here to forget what matters. Hey, Daisy, glad you can make it. How's my favorite girl doing? Didn't I see you on a date with Morowski the other day?
Huh, he wishes.
All right, getting off track. What was I saying? Oh, that's right. What matters? We freaks gotta stick together. And the best way to stick together is to keep an eye out for what drives us apart. You feel me? Yeah, you tell it like it is, Hancock. Now, what out there in our big, friendly Commonwealth would want to drive us apart? What kind of twisted, unneighborly boogeyman would want to hurt our peaceful community?
The Institute and their sins!
That's right. Who said that? Coming up to my office later.
You've earned yourself some.
What is this? There sure are a lot of warehouses.
I don't know, Hancock. I'd sure love to get mixed up.
Bid. Damn it. Bid. Damn it.
We all know who's behind that.
Let's do this. Don't care. Let's go to the hotel.
Fred, are you going to hang out in the lobby all day again, or are you actually going to go down and do some work?
Being available to the
You're new around
customers is
Goodneighbor.
work. It's not all about cooking chems, Claire.
It's not all about sampling those chems either. Maybe if you stopped using, you could focus.
What?
I just clean
Where's
up
the
around.
fun in cooking it if you ain't using it?
My mistake.
Oh man,
Before
someone
you even
new.
start,
You
let's
need
get
some
to the
jet,
point.
man?
We have
Home
rooms,
rooms,
one
reasonable
room
prices.
specifically. Payment due up front.
Deal.
Here's your caps.
The room is on the top floor. When you come to the hallway, it's the last one on the right.
Okay. Thank you much. How are you?
Hi.
You look like somebody that can execute a simple task, don't you?
I wouldn't go that far.
Depends on what it is.
The task is very simple. You need to go to a mansion and check up on the mercenaries that I already have sent there. Together, you need to search for a special item. Well, to be frank, it's a painted skull, kept somewhere in the house. The team will inform you about the details. I will reward you with 4,000 caps, and you can keep all the junk you might find in the house.
Okay.
All right, I'll do it.
Exemplar. Good. The place is right over the mountains. Here, have a map, and take a look at it when you're ready.
Hey there. You're new around Goodneighbor.
Oh, that's the.
What do you think of the place?
Oh, that's one of the mods I downloaded.
Seems like my kind of place.
Bit of a rough town, but beats cowering behind the walls of Diamond City, that's for damn sure. Name's Rufus. I do repairs around here. Keep the robots running, sell a bit of scrap, that sort of thing. I'm usually here or drinking that swill Charlie slinging at the third rail. Looking for parts? I also might have a job for you if you're interested.
Sure.
What's the job?
Don't know if you've had the beer down at the third rail, but I swear Charlie must have found it in a sewer.
Found this holotape while doing repairs at the Rexford. Delivery notice for a brewing machine. Pre-war. Thing is, it was never delivered. Well, with all the bombs and all. Done some asking around, and I think it might still be intact. Which is where you come in.
Sure.
I'm in. Let's do it.
Great. So, the brewing machine is in the basement of an old bar called the Shamrock Tap House. When you leave town, make your way around east till you hit Atlantic. Great big green sign. Bring it back here when you're done.
Hey, Rufus.
Did you say you sold stuff too?
You find that brewing machine yet? Or are you just here looking for scrap?
I'll take a look.
Let me know if you want to trade.
What you got? So nothing really noteworthy. Yeah, nothing really worth my time. Okay. What's in the cellar?
Fred.
Whoa, it's you. Didn't I just see you? I got whiplash. Oh man, you should definitely try this stuff.
You have any work?
Yeah, actually, you might be perfect. You know the Gunners, right? The high-end mercenaries? Well, A few of them were talking about scavenging around that old hallucinogen building. I mean, just think about that name. There's gotta be some shit there that's out of this world. You get me something, I pay you 200 caps.
Sure.
All right, Fred. We have a deal.
You're the best. The absolute best.
Okay. Need to go save before I start tinkering with anything.
This place ain't what it used to be, and it ain't used to be much.
There we go.
Learn anything interesting, sir?
Well, well. You got a lot of nerve showing your face around here.
You want I should kick his ass, boss?
Not yet. Let's see what he has to say for himself first.
I don't know what you're talking about.
The fuck you don't! You stole from me. You've got a week to come up with 2,000 caps. After that, no more Mr. Nice Guy.
Hey, Morowski.
I hope you're here to pay up.
Hey, Claire.
That's my business.
Pretty soon, it will.
What was it like working for a big shot?
Well, I didn't have to deal with incompetence.
Who are they?
There she is. The Ice Queen cometh. Warm up a little, Claire.
Am I missing something?
Fred, this hotel used to be the
I feel like I'm
center of
missing something.
everything in this neighborhood. That's all gone now. How was bringing that up
What?
to you exactly?
No, it can't.
Got a point. Sorry.
It's you! From Sanctuary Hills, right?
Yeah, I'm from Sanctuary.
What? You don't remember me? I sold you that space in the vault. But then I wasn't on the list to get in. But you, look at you. 200 years, and you're still perfect. How? How's that possible?
You don't know? They didn't tell you?
Tell me what? What is it? How did you get through these last 200 years untouched?
The vault had these pods that froze us in place. I only thawed out recently.
What? Vault-Tec never told me that. Unbelievable. Well, I had to get to the future the hard way. Living through the filth, the decay, and the bloodshed. Look at me. I'm a ghoul. A freak.
I'm so sorry. I didn't know this would happen.
You know, you're the only other person I met from before. Oh God. I've been so alone here. No Commonwealth settlement. Once a ghoul with 200 years of Vault-Tec sales experience.
Hey, you know, you could head back to Sanctuary. I'll come visit. I promise.
Really? You will? Okay. I'll head over there right now. You promise you'll come visit, right? I'll see you there.
Hey.
You're going to come visit, right?
So to get out of Sanctuary and tell him to stop by Grey Garden. Hey! Finally I can save. Now I can go steal shit.
Got it.
Still don't know who you are or what the hell you're talking about. But I'm not paying you a damn thing.
Your room is upstairs, top floor.
Yeah, I know where it
the
is.
last one on the right down the long hallway.
I'm aware. Top experiment. Try everything. The secret of being a great chem dealer? Personal experience, man. That's why I'm going to try everything. But chemistry is like science, you know? So we're going to log every hit I take. The better I can understand the high, the better I can sell that to the customers. I swear sometimes I scare myself I'm so smart. Jet. Oh man, jet. That's why they call it jet. I'm flying, baby. Mentats. I feel like loquacious. I don't even know what that means, man. But it's like my brain is just putting it all together faster than I can even process it. Buff out. Experiment 1, punch through a board. Results? Oh yeah, that was easy. Experiment 2, punch through 10 boards. Results? I'm invincible. This is like some comedic book level strength, comic book level strength. Experiment 3, punch through steel boards. Man. Results? Typing with my left hand. Gotta cook some stim packs. Psycho. Had to get Rufus to rebuild this terminal. I was on the psycho high and I was typing. I was like I could not be angry. Just started punching the keys. Punching them! I think I should lie down.
How's it going? You find that brewing machine yet?
Okay, so let's go. Okay. Let's check out the State House first.
Oh, jeez, you ain't one of them Diamond City types, are you? Nice pip boy. Who'd you kill to get that, huh?
Yeah.
I almost feel like it wants me to go here.
I could have handled Finn, you know.
Yeah, but if you don't listen to no one else.
No, buddy, it's time for you to go night-night.
Personal. No need to torture the guy.
You always keep me from having fun.
You want to put it in.
No, Artemis, it's time for you to go night-night. I don't know, why is that?
Handcuff. He runs things here. Goodneighbor.
No,
Good
I don't
man
want
for the
the
job.
kitty. Put him on the
Fair
ground.
and brutal. In equal measure.
Oh, I didn't mean to steal that.
Hey.
I don't know nothing about nothing.
Okay. It kind of, as soon as I picked it up and clicked, I was like, oh no.
Hey, not too close, Mr. Tough Guy.
Excuse me.
A new player in Goodneighbor. Hello, little pawn. Welcome to our fun and games. You ever tried chess? Sometimes you need to sacrifice.
Artemis, put the cat down.
Hancock.
Too bad about Finn. Gonna miss him next super mutant attack rolls round. Oh well. What can I do for our new
Did I hear you talking about the Institute?
You like my little speech? I do it every once in a while in case they're listening in. I want those synth makers to know that Goodneighbor is off limits. No one gets replaced in my town. But hey, won't we talk about your needs? What did you come here for?
Because the fancy mod I have
Looking
on
for
my
work.
helmet.
Work, huh? I'll tell you what, I got reconnaissance needs. There's a lot of weird talk coming in about a place called the Pikmin Gallery. It's raider territory up there, but they've been quiet. Like uncomfortable post-coitus quiet. Snoop it out and give me the word.
Already cleared it.
Actually, I've already been to Pikmin Gallery.
No shit. All right. What'd you find?
How do I even start? You know why they called it the Pikmin Gallery?
No, that was the point of the whole job, remember? What are you trying to say?
You should have seen it. Pikmin was using dead bodies as a canvas. It was raw, but kinda beautiful.
Okay. Far be it for me to judge someone on what turns their crank. But you'll forgive me if I advise my people to avoid that place, yeah? Anyway, you did the job. Here, your money. Always happy to see someone enjoy their work.
Okie dokie.
Hey, Hancock.
What's the word? Something up?
Okay.
We didn't get to the top of this.
What is she doing?
There's drifters. Bunch of drifters. Yeah.
Are they dead?
Hey, here we go. I already got one of those. No, they're not dead. They're sleeping.
Wake them up.
No.
Wake them up, they will hurt you?
No. I just don't need to wake them up.
They would die. They would die if they hear footsteps.
No, they won't, son.
If they hear footsteps, they would get up and kill them.
No.
Over here.
Okay, all that's left is the memory den.
You look just like Sammy, too.
Short hell.
Got a problem.
Hi.
People with synth in this town?
They will
We've got
kill
another
me.
thing coming.
Tell me more about this house.
Hi.
Maybe later?
Get down. Artemis, move.
I want to be right here.
God damn it.
I have some more room.
Sweet.
I have some more
Here.
room.
Gosh.
Find it yet? What's the holdup?
There are a lot of boxes, okay? Just hold on to your ass.
It's like all I'm good for is waiting around. Jesus.
Bye.
Mahogany baseball bat.
There's bad
So why were the triggermen in here? Aren't the triggermen bad? Isn't that like the whole thing? Pretty sure that's the whole thing, is the triggermen are bad.
Yep, he is bad.
I mean, they're dead now, so not really bad anymore, I don't guess.
And he's gonna stay dead all day.
Probably.
Houston. Alright. Oh, yeah, I see that. Shut up. Oh, no, I see. We're gone.
So, what was the purpose of coming in here? I don't know what the purpose of coming in here was. Whatever.
What? You dry? Head over to the third rail.
He's not mad. He would be mad at you if you take his stuff.
Probably.
Yeah. If you take his gun and hit all... He's mad at you. They are mad at you.
What takes care of that?
They are mad at you. Oh, look. Ada scared of you. Did Ada scare you?
No.
Huh? Well, Ada scared me.
Why'd she scare you?
Because she was... Oh, God. He scared me again.
Okay.
He scared me when he was running.
Hey there.
Got a reason to be bothering me. I just had to shoot up a Sith body snatcher over here.
He was a synth?
Yeah, unbelievable, huh? Sammy was fine a few days ago, and then bam! He's acting funny, gives up cigarettes, the booze, stops cheating on his wife. I mean, the man wasn't a saint, but he was who he was, you know. The Institute ain't got no right to replace him with a synth double. Look, we gotta clean up here. You keep close to you and yours, alright?
Fun. Anywho, no, we're done. You can put it in the garbage.
Well, Mr. Valentine, I thought you had forgotten me.
May have walked out of the den, Irma, but I'd never walk out on you.
Nick.
Let's go talk to Amari.
Amari's downstairs, you big flirt. Here for Amari, she's downstairs.
Lead the way, Nick.
There are some fun.
Dr. Amari?
Yes, I take it this isn't a social...
Make sure sure you don't leave anything useful behind.
Hell yeah.
Hey!
Were you going to say something or not?
You're the one who can extract memories from a brain, right?
Normally, we only allow our clients to experience their own memories. Now, what's this all about?
We need a deep dig, Amari, but it's not gonna be easy. The perp, Kellog, is already cold on the floor.
Are you two mad? Putting aside the fact that you're asking me to defile a corpse, you don't realize that the memory simulators require intact, living brains to function.
Isn't there some way to make this work?
This dead brain had inside knowledge of the Institute, Amari. The biggest scientific secret of the Commonwealth. You need this, and so do we.
Fine. I'll take a look. But no guarantees. Do you have it with you?
Here's what I could find.
What's this? This isn't a brain. This is... Wait. That's the hippocampus. And this thing attached to it? A neural interface?
Those circuits look awfully familiar.
I'm not surprised. From what I've seen, all Institute technology has a similar architecture.
Go on, Doctor.
Mr. Valentine is an older generation synth. But Institute technology being what it is, the brain implant could fit him. But that's an incredible risk to take. We're talking about wiring something to his brain.
Don't worry about me, Amari. I'm well past the warranty date anyway.
I appreciate this, Nick.
You can thank me when we've found your son. All right, let's do this.
Whenever you're ready, Mr. Valentine. Just sit down.
If I
What's
start
he gonna get more stuff to
cackling like
steal?
an old grizzled mercenary, pull me out, okay?
But... Oh, yeah.
How?
Let's see here.
I think punching will help.
I need you to keep talking to me, Mr. Valentine. Any slight change in your cognitive functions could be dire. Are you feeling any different?
There's a lot of flashes. Static. I can't make sense of any of it, Doc.
That's what I was afraid of. The mnemonic impressions are encoded. It appears the Institute has one last failsafe. There's a lock on the memories in the implant.
Tell me you have a way past this, Doctor.
Let me think. The encryption is too strong for a single mind. But what if we use two? We load both you and Mr. Valentine into the memory loungers. Run your cognitive functions in parallel. He'll act as a host, while your consciousness drives through whatever memories we can find.
All right, let's get started.
Just sit down over there, and keep your fingers crossed.
See you on the other side.
Okay. I probably need to get out of my...
Will we get frozen?
No, not again.
What's the video?
Initiating brainwave migration between the transplant and the host. Mnemonic activity coming from the transplant. It's degenerated, but it's there. We're going to load you into the strongest memories we can find.
Okay.
They might not be stable. Just hold on.
Frozen.
Can you hear me? Ah, good. The simulation appears to be working, although the memories are quite fragmentary. I'll try to step you through the intact memories and hope we find one that gives us some clue to the Institute's location. There. This is the earliest intact memory I can find. You are experiencing these memories as Kellog. This
Dad was
may
either
be
drunk
disorienting at
or
first.
not around. I guess he must have run with one of the raider gangs, but I never really knew what he did. Don't know why Mom was with him. Maybe at some point in his life he wasn't a complete asshole.
Bag safe!
Mom knew how it was. She wasn't soft, but she loved me in her way. And she protected me from Dad. That cost her more than a few beatings. I never... I was such a dummy back then. What did I know about how the world worked? I think now she wanted me to kill him. I should have. Instead, I ended up running away. I told myself I wanted to find somewhere out from under the thumb of the NCR and all their rules. But really, I was running from the guilt of not protecting her from Dad. It doesn't matter now, though.
This doesn't seem to be what we're looking for. There appears to be another intact memory close to you in temporal sequence. There. Try that one.
It's gonna be fine. You'll see.
But we don't know anybody here. And now, with the baby?
Come on, Sarah. You gotta give it a chance. I finally got steady work with a good outfit. Nothing like that in the NCR these days.
No, I'm not saying this was a mistake. I'm just... Are you sure these guys know what they're doing? They seem kinda green.
I know. But that's where I come in. Just wait. In a few years, I'll be running my own crew. As soon as I make the connections I need. Then I can give you anything you want. And little Mary, too.
I never worried about you before. Must be my mama instincts kicking in. Who knew I had those, huh?
Come on, you're great with her. And you don't need to worry about me. Most of it's just running security for the she. A lot of standing around looking tough.
Well, they sure picked the right person for that job.
Listen, it's gonna be great here. See this? This is what's gonna keep you and Mary safe. I promise.
I know, Connie. I'm sure we're gonna be really happy here.
We are. You'll see. That's okay. I got it.
Let's keep looking. I'll connect you to the next intact memory.
Wait, no, I didn't get to... No! Shit. Oh, here we go.
The thing about happiness is you only know you had it when it's gone. I mean, you may think to yourself that you're happy, but you don't really believe it. You focus on the petty bullshit or next job or whatever. It's only looking back, by comparison with what comes after, that you really understand. That's what happiness felt like. I was the worst thing that ever happened to her. If she'd never met me, she'd have stayed in the hub, maybe hooked up with someone who didn't kill people for a living. Probably been happier than she was with me. Almost certainly lived longer. I thought San Francisco was my chance to start fresh. I was the hot shit, the gunslinger from the hub, rolling into town with the world at my feet. Everybody knew I was the one who'd shot Valdez. I could write my own ticket to any outfit in town. It all worked out pretty damn well. For a while. Whatever made me think that a guy like me should have a daughter? No, I never deserved her. Not for 1 second. Gonna be fine. You'll see.
How did you think this was gonna end, Kellogg? You thought you could just fuck with us, and we wouldn't fuck with you? Just so you know, they died like dogs. And you weren't there to help them.
I found another memory to try. I'll connect you.
Fancy footwork.
There's always someone who wanted someone else dead. Sometimes just roughed up, but dead was usually what they wanted. Sometimes they thought they could cheat me. That was usually only when I first arrived somewhere. Didn't matter to me. They just took it as part of the job. Little extra thrown in for free. I always got paid in the end. One way or another.
Mind if...
There was always a job for someone like me. Didn't matter what it was. Didn't matter who I was supposed to kill. I got pretty good at it. I don't remember much from that time. It all kinda blends together. There was almost always a bar, though. That's universal. I didn't care where I was going. Ended up mostly wandering east. Getting as far away from San Francisco as I could, maybe. Suit yourself.
So, I hear you'll take care of people's problems. Is that right?
If you'd pay me.
Oh, we'll pay you. And, you'll do this all by yourself.
That's right.
We pay you when the job's done. Is that okay?
That's the way you want to do it? So who do you want dead?
Well, it's like this. There's his family. Lives down the creek a ways.
Well, we seem to be getting closer. Try this next one.
I don't know.
Why is it so dark?
Mr. Kellogg, I'm glad you decided to meet.
First synths weren't all that impressive. I'm good, but I'm not that good. But the Institute could always make more, and kept making them better each time. They still give me the creeps, but you have to get used to them if you want to work with the Institute. First synths weren't all that. You heard all sorts of rumors about the Institute. But I figured they were just a convenient boogeyman for anything bad that ever happened. They were real, all right. They didn't know anything about operating on the surface. Relied on their synths for everything. They had the resources I needed, and I had the expertise they needed. Turned into a permanent arrangement, which suited me just fine. So I finally ended up in the Commonwealth. I kinda ran out of road. Plus, I'd come to terms with life. I wasn't gonna be stupid enough to get mixed up with caring about other people again. It was just me against the world. And the world had it coming. You're with the Institute. I wanted to see for myself if you really existed.
We do, as you can see.
What do you want?
It's come to my attention that you've been rather disruptive of our operations lately. This must stop.
I do what people pay me to do. If that's a problem for you, I can see only one way out.
And what's that, Mr. Kellogg?
If I'm working for you, there's no more problem. From what I hear, you can afford me.
I don't think you fully understand the situation you're in.
I think I do.
Very well. B-748, initiate. Impressive. We may have something to talk about after all.
Getting warmer. One of
how
these has
cigarettes
got to
work.
tell us something.
Why was I fighting?
We're running out of brain here. There's one that looks mostly intact. Connecting now.
Manual override initiated. Cryogenic stasis suspended.
Vault computers are still working. That's good. Checking through the logs. Hopefully it's all...
Justin, find him.
Potts?
The eggheads never liked taking orders from a dirty, contaminated degenerate like me. But they needed me. And I made sure they knew it. The eggheads never liked taking... I never knew why we didn't just refreeze the rest of them. But we had our orders. Guess the old man didn't want so many loose ends. Too bad he left alive the one person he shouldn't have.
Down the hall near the end.
I was now the Institute's main operator in the Commonwealth. If they needed something done, they came to me. It wasn't usual for anybody from the Institute to come along on a mission, so this one stood out. I didn't know then who it was we were grabbing from the vault. Of course, neither did they. Not really. I'm glad I didn't have to kill the kid. I'm not saying I haven't done it, but I never liked to. And yeah, I guess it did remind me of her. Yeah, I'm a cold-hearted bastard for sure, but still human. Better this way, though. Better than taking her kid and leaving her alive. Even then, I knew it was a mistake leaving him alive. I understood that kind of revenge. No one better. But I was cocky enough to assume I could handle some soft, pre-war vault dweller, even if he somehow got thawed out. At least I know those Institute bastards will soon get what's coming to them, too. If he could take me out, they won't be able to hide from him for long.
This is the one. Here.
Open it.
Is it over? Are we okay?
Almost. Everything's going to be fine.
Come here. Come here, baby.
No, I've got him.
Let the boy go. I'm only going to tell you once.
I'm not giving you Sean.
God damn it. Get the kid out of here and let's go. At least we still have the backup.
Cryogenic sequence reinitialized.
What's the holdup?
I'm almost finished, Kellogg. I just need to confirm. Come on. All right, we're good.
I'm sorry you had to go through that again. I found another intact memory. Whenever you're ready. Is that your son? This appears to be a very recent memory, so good news, I think.
Wasn't my idea to settle down with the kid in the middle of Diamond City. I thought it was a terrible idea, actually. But it was one of the old man's pet projects, so here we were. Me and the kid. Like a happy little family. I ended up kind of liking it. A reminder of what my life might have been if things had turned out differently. But there's no going back. I knew it was just temporary. It'd be back to normal business before too long. This whole setup in Diamond City was part of some elaborate plan of the old man's. Seems obvious now that we were bait for our friend from the vault. Timing couldn't have been an accident. It's not how the old man works. I wonder if he outsmarted me in the end. Another loose end tied up.
I'm not saying she's right, but Mayor, he's gonna be around there this time. I probably shouldn't have used
Kellog. It's okay. One of the new breed of synths could easily pass as human. Some of them did. But the coursers, they weren't built to blend in. They were killing machines, pure and simple. Smarter, stronger, and faster than almost any real human. I'm just glad they were always on my side. These days you're gonna get your head blown off just barging in here like that.
Minimizing my exposure to civilians is a priority.
Forget I said anything. So what's the big crisis this time?
Fight?
New orders for you. One of our scientists has left the Institute.
Left? As in?
He's gone rogue. Name's Dr. Brian Virgil. We know he's hiding somewhere in the glowing sea. Here's his file.
Wow. Some heads are gonna roll for this. Capture and return, or just elimination?
Elimination. He was working on a highly classified program.
No kidding. One of the top bioscience boys? Damn. So, I guess you're taking the kid back with you.
Affirmative. Your only mission is to locate and eliminate Virgil.
You're taking me home to my father?
Yes. Stand next to me and hold still.
Okay.
Okay. This much.
X688. Ready to relay with Sean.
Bye, Mr. Kellogg. I hope I see you again soon.
Bye.
Teleportation. Now it all makes sense. Nobody's found the entrance to the Institute because there is no entrance. Let me pull you out of there as soon as you're ready. Slow movements, okay? I don't... What kind of side effects the procedure might have had. No one's ever done this before. How do you feel?
I'm okay, Doctor. Thank you.
That's good, but I want you to keep monitoring yourself. We have to be sure there's no long-term damage. Are you ready to talk about what happened in there?
We got what we needed. The Institute uses teleportation to get in and out.
Yes. Their greatest secret has finally been revealed. But that only leads to more questions. How does it work? Where do we go next?
That scientist Kellogg was supposed to track down. Virgil. We need to find him.
You're right. A rogue Institute scientist could answer all kinds of questions. Where did the memory say he was? The glowing sea? That doesn't make sense. No one goes there. Not even if they were desperate.
That's why he's there. To make the Institute think twice about following him.
That must be it. He's using the radiation in the glowing sea like a shield, or a cloak, a way to throw them off and be at an advantage. If Virgil found a way to survive there, you'll have to do the same. If you're going to follow him.
How do I fight that much radiation, Doctor?
Well, you are wearing a suit of power armor. I've heard they were designed with nuclear warfare in mind. It seems like exactly what you need.
I'll find a way to get through the rads. Don't worry.
Good luck. And be safe. By the way, I unplugged Mr. Valentine first. Removed the implant while you were waking up. He's waiting for you upstairs.
Okay. Hey now. I know. It's crazy. Yeah, there's Nick. Oh, more stairs. Stairs. Let's see. Can I save? Of course I can't save. Can I save? Oh, of course I can't save. Well, I don't want to try and do anything like that until I have a place to save. Hi, Nick. Nothing.
Hey, Valentine.
Hope you got what you were looking for inside my head. I was right. I should have killed you when you were on ice.
Nick, are you still in there?
What? What are you talking about?
You sounded like Kellogg just then.
Did I? Huh. Mari said there might be some mnemonic impressions left over. Anyway, I feel fine, so let's get going. Or I could head back to Diamond City, since you've got company already.
We have to head into the glowing sea. Any advice?
I'm a synth, so radiation isn't much of an issue for me. But that suit of power armor you've got on might be the guardian angel you're looking for. That, or you could buy up all the Rad-X and Rad-Away you can find from any chem dealer who's got it in stock.
I'll see you around, Nick.
Good luck out there. You know where to find me.
Nick.
Time to hit the road?
Let's head out.
Well, all right.
Ada?
Would you like me to go with you?
Time to hit the road.
Understood. Please, lead on. Would you like me to go with you?
Time to hit the road.
Excellent. I'll endeavor to do my best.
Hey, Valentine.
Something up?
Probably about time we parted ways.
Sure. Suppose I'll head on home then.
Ada?
A pleasure to see you again, sir. Are you ready to...
Time to hit the road.
Understood.
Well...
We should head over to the Nakano residence when we can.
Right.
Find out what their case is about.
You're not Irma.
Yes!
Goodneighbor's crazy. Thefts, murders, worse. Sometimes you just gotta escape a little to make it through the day.
I hear you. It's a mess out there.
It's rough in the best of days. But now, you ever listen to the Silver Shroud? That's what we need. No matter how bleak things got, he saved the day.
What can you tell me about the Shroud?
He's from the radio shows. I've listened to all 419 episodes. And the holiday special. He's the best. Better than Grognak and Man-to-Man combined.
My family and I used to listen to every new episode.
You mean when they first aired? How? The last broadcast was hundreds of years ago.
I was in cryogenic storage for a long time. I only just woke up.
Oh man, that's amazing! You're just like Mr. Abominable from episode 83.
Yeah, something like that.
Boy, if you just woke up. The world these days must take some getting used to.
It seems like people are finally rebuilding and recovering from the nuclear war.
Maybe in some parts, like Diamond City, but over here, we got a ways to go. I got a question for you. What if the Silver Shroud was real? With his black trench coat and gleaming silver submachine gun? I got a plan to bring him to life. So we can fight bad guys and give the rest of us a symbol of something better.
Sure, Kent. You have a plan, all right.
I know how it sounds. I've built my own custom machine gun. Even better than the one in the show. But to make this work, I still need the most important piece. The genuine Silver Shroud costume herself. And they actually got one here in Boston. They made it for the TV show. Will you help?
Sure.
I'll get the costume for you.
You're gonna do this? For real? Before the bombs fell, they were filming the Silver Shroud pilot over at Hubris Comics. So that's where you'll find it. You're the best.
Alright. So, is there anything else that I need to do in Goodneighbor? I don't think so. I'll check the map real quick. Nope, that is it for Goodneighbor. Cool. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and end this episode here. It's already probably gonna be. No, it's time for you to go to bed. But this is probably gonna be a little bit longer of an episode than usual, anyhow, because that sequence. You probably already have seen it, but I'm probably gonna leave the entire thing in and just leave a timestamp skip to. But I'll do all that in the editing. So the next episode, the next 2 episodes, we're going to leave off of the story for a little bit so that I can go explore some of these Halloween quests and locations that I've downloaded. And then after that, for the second video, which will probably be the last in this little Halloween series, is when I have to activate the curse and have fun with that for a little bit and try to get rid of the curse. So that's going to be it for this one, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. See you then.